Recently, model Emily Sears revealed her experience having a scary brain surgery. She shared the horrific details of the event on social media, saying that she was awake during the operation. Imagine having people opening your head and messing around when you are clearly awake. Well, these kinds of surgeries is also known as awake surgery, where patients are fully conscious. So, Emily went through this type of surgery on her brain. The 35-year-old model was completely overwhelmed by the anxiety and lengthy process. She also said that the procedure was strange in several ways. Now, there's a reason why the surgeons use this method. It's because they would not want to affect any kind of senses in the brain. So, they make sure that the patient is able to answer some questions during and after the brain surgery. Emily was diagnosed with cavernoma malformation back in 2019. Emily was diagnosed with the cavernoma malformation back in 2019, and the surgery soon followed. At that time, she shared a picture where she was seen lying down in a hospital at the time of her recovery. It was probably one of the toughest times in her life. The model then described her condition of having a deadly seizure and how she was rushed to the hospital during one of her shopping outings. The doctors ran several tests and they found out a diagnosis. Talking about her experience in the hospital, she had no words to describe what she felt and no idea from where to begin. According to her diagnosis reports, she had an abnormal cluster of blood vessels in her brain that needed to be removed as soon as possible. During the surgery, Emily was aware of the equipments poking around her brain, but she could not feel anything whatsoever. So it was the scariest time that she had ever gone through. Well, she had no other option but to have the surgery, for she could have had to live with medication for the rest of her life. The surgery went very good and the model is having a speedy recovery. She is just trying to keep the nightmares behind and move on at the moment.